Hi everybody, so today I'm going to give you a review of the American Patriots Bible. This one is in the New King James, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. So it is the American Patriots Bible. It says it's the Word of God and the shaping of America. So these pictures on this sleeve here are pretty neat. Got that Patriot Valley Forge. I love that. I actually have a big picture of that signed by the artist hanging above my bed, so I love that picture. So it shows that Dr. Richard G. Lee is the general editor. There's a little bit of information there. This is a very unique Bible. I do like this one. So I'm just going to pan down some of these things so that in case you want to pause it and read that. But I'll go ahead and tell you the features. So it does have a full color presentation page and family record section, which in this Bible, that is a very cool feature in here because it's really unique what's in this Bible. 48 beautiful full color insert pages. It is the trusted New King James Version of the Bible text in large print. And this one has a 10-point font, so it is nice. It's got 1,632 pages featuring illustrations, 2 color Bible pages, 254 articles, and 66 book introductions. And it also has an index and a concordance. There is a picture of the ISBN number. It shows on there that it is 6999. When I just looked this up to see what it was going for right now, it looks like they do have a maybe a different one because the ISBN number has changed, and also it shows now that the retail is $59.99, but it's currently on sale right now on christianbook.com for just $22.99. See if I can get this out of there. Have some pages marked, so I think that's what was causing that to stick, was all those little tabs there. So this is in the blue leather soft, so it is an imitation leather. That is kind of hard to see, but that is done in a silver. Let's take a look at the spine. So we have the American Patriots Bible. It tells us that it is the New King James, and it has the Thomas Nelson logo there. The back is just plain, but it does have the ISBN number on there. It does have a paper paste down liner. This is a nice looking presentation page. So this edition would be great for somebody who is a history buff, or if they're just a very patriotic person, they would really like this one. My mom bought all of us one of these, so that's pretty cool. So this is a neat Holy Matrimony page. I don't think I've seen any of them that are quite that nice looking. Then we've got the husband's family, some family records with the wife's family as well. So I like the way that they did that. Looks very nice. We've got the spot for children. We've got a spot for grandchildren as well. Some church records, and it gives sections for all of the family. And then it's got special family history. So that's kind of nice, gives you a lot of space to write information there. And then ancestors of interest. So you got a lot of space to put some neat information in there. So if you have ancestry type records and want to put some of that in there, that's kind of neat. This gives us a nice map of the United States. And then in here it tells us, gives us the order of when the states became states, and it also shows the admitted date on there. So I'll just kind of pan down that. So anybody that's into history, I think, would really like this Bible. We have military and public service. So I don't think I've ever seen a Bible that has as many pages to fill out as this one. So then there's deaths of family members. Gives you a lot of space there. And then we have the 7 principles of the Judeo-Christian ethic. This has got a lot of great American history in this. The traditional monogamous family. National work ethic, which I kind of wish that the country was more like this as far as this day and age. It seems like more and more God is getting out of everything, and that's a shame. So all of these principles are just neat, because a lot of this stuff, just like the common decency, kind of seems anymore like we kind of have a shortage of that, so it's kind of sad. So there's a call to action page there, and these pages kind of have almost an antique look to them. So that's got the We the People, and then we're going to actually start to get into the Bible. But this is just very, very nicely done. So there's some information there. There's when this one was done. I've had this one for, I want to say, about 2 years now. Gives you some of the contents there. So you've got an introduction. And we're going to get to, there's also a preface to the New King James, so if you haven't read the preface, I would definitely read that. And then we get into the Old Testament, and just a nice image on the background page. So the pages here are kind of a antique look to them, but each book you do get a nice introduction. You get a lot of different little feature articles that are in there, and the type on this is a 10-point, so the text is very readable. You can see that there's not a lot of ghosting. I mean, you're always going to get some with thin Bible paper, but that's not bad at all. So I'm going to kind of try to flip through some of these sections quickly just to kind of show you some of the things that are in here. There's a lot of full color pages. And these inserts here are kind of on a thicker paper. So if you've got someone maybe that's in the military, I think this would be a good Bible for them. Or anyone who is ex-military, someone that's a veteran, I'm sure would probably love this Bible. There's a few full color pages. The faith of the founding fathers. Just a lot of nice full color pictures in here. The color of that paper, it might be a little bit hard to tell in here, but it's kind of made to look kind of antiquish, so it's kind of a off-white with a little bit of tan color around the edges. Great 10-point font. I'm just going to kind of flip through here so you can kind of see a little bit about what's in here. This is a great Bible to read from because that font size is very readable. Gives you a section, the Bible and the American education. This page here talks about colonial America. If I can get these pages turned. Christianity and the American frontier. A lot of neat stuff in this. So if you love the Bible and you love this country, this would be a very good Bible to go ahead and get, especially for $23. Here's a little section about World War II. The Bible and Famous Americans. So we've got Reagan there. Reagan, as any of you might know, loved the Bible. Especially, he really loved the King James Version of the Bible. Then in the back we have a list of the presidents and the dates in which they served. And because this one is a few years old, we're not going to have Trump in there. And then there is a subject index. There's also a concordance. This one also has some nice maps as well. If I can get back to them. Anytime you take one of these Bibles out of their case, because I always keep mine in my cases, and of course I don't keep these cards in them, but they don't want to lay open because they're not used to being laid open. Try to keep them protected when they're not in use. These are on a thicker cardstock. It's not super glossy. So we do have some nice maps. I'm not sure if there's any in-text maps. I don't recall seeing any. But there might be possibly some little ones that I haven't seen yet. I mainly read some New Testament stuff out of this one. So, again, it is the blue leather soft. This one, it says online that it's a sewn binding, but I think that could be the thing that changed because this doesn't appear to be a sewn binding to me. This looks like it's glued. I can't see any signature folds or anything on there, so they may have changed it and made it a sewn binding, but there is no ribbon marker on this one. The new ones might have it, but it does have the nice silver gilding on the edges, so that looks nice with the blue and the silver. So again, this has been the American Patriots Bible in the New King James Version. There's a shot of the cover of what it looks like. The cover with the new ISBN number looks exactly like this when I just looked it up, but there's the ISBN number on this particular one. So check it out on christianbook.com. Right now, like I said, they are $22.99, so if you're patriotic and you love the Bible, this is a great combination. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day.